Well, welcome back to the channel, and this is all new to me, so press the subscribe button and do stuff. I don't really know how it works, but I think subscriptions are the thing. Anyway, so we're back on this A35, the around the world in an A35 malarkey, and I pulled this out of my pocket earlier on. Now, I've been tripping over that for the last 10 years in the garage. It's been sworn at and kicked more times than the missus. I can tell you honestly. So anyway, so I bought it out, and it's covered. It's just covered. I mean, it looks like a runner. It does. It's fine. It's going to be fine. So anyway, I pulled it out the garage, and I, as you're supposed to do, I used the water pump to hold it, and it snapped off. So that was fun. But this is a little A-series Austin 835. I believe it's an 883, so it's a tiny little thing. You could put that in your pocket, surely. You could put that in your pocket. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jet wash that. I've put some degreaser on it. Well, I got my son to put the degreaser on it. He's 3 years old, and called me old-fashioned, but I believe the kids should be working as soon as possible. If I had an open chimney, trust me, it would be clean. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to blast that. Now there are things that I need to take off, like the thermostat housing at the top here, as you can see, is just rotten. Now, I've purchased a new water pump, and what I'll do is, once I've cleaned it all up, I'll do a video on replacing that water pump and how to do it. Obviously the engine's out of the vehicle, it's easy for me to do it out of the vehicle, but you'll get the gist of it. I need to source one of these. I can't find one the same sort of shape, but I'm assuming that most of the A-series engines or A35 engines, it'll just be the same. I have actually got another one of these engines in the garage, which is over there somewhere. Worst case scenario, I'll just go and rob it off that engine. Although who knows, that engine might be better than that one. So we'll see how it goes. Now, before I put the engine back in, I need to put the steering linkages back on. Now these were just like the engine. They were covered in rubbish. So I put a wire wheel on a grinder, and they come up pretty well, didn't they? I think this is called a steering idler. And then these are all the rods that attach to the stub axles. Now I have cleaned these up. And then if you look here, there's a split. I don't know how well you can see that, but there is a split on the boot. So I'm going to replace these boots. I've ordered 4 of them, I need 3. And that's just fine. As you can see, that one's probably it's just getting beyond its time. And so I'll replace them now, and then before I put them back on, I'm going to paint them. And I'm just going to paint them black with black smooth hammerite. And that normally turns out quite well. It looks quite good actually with the black smooth hammerite. It's you get a good result. So anyway, let's see what happens when we jet wash this. yeah, you know what? That's coming up better than I thought it would. I mean, we're getting covered. We're getting covered in crap. And there's going to be oil all over the front of the house. But, you know, it is what it is. But it seems to be coming off. I mean, that seems pretty clean now. That detritus down there needs to come off. Let's see what happens. Let's have a look around here. And that's going to need some more degreaser on it. But yeah, it's coming up okay. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. Now, somebody's asked, where did I learn to weld? Hold on a sec. Somebody asked where did I learn to weld, and you know what happened was in 1990, I think it was 1991. I bought an old Mark III Escort for the wife. Now the back end was rotten, it was filthy, it was damp, and it was stinking. But I had to buy her a car, so I bought the Mark III Escort for her, and you know, it looked like a good car. But then I had to, when I got it home, I realised that all the rear subframe was knackered, or not the subframe, the chassis sections were just rotten. So I bought a welder, and on the side of the road in a little house in Birmingham. It wasn't a house. I had a room. I basically had upstairs in a house on Ronald Road in Birmingham. So I jacked that car up and then spent ages learning to weld on that car. Eventually got it through an MOT. Happy days. So, you know, for those of you out there who just go, welding, like, you know, you can just go and buy a welder from. In fact, I bought it from Machine Mart, and then I taught myself how to weld. Now, here's a story. By me welding that car on the road in Birmingham, a neighbour came up to me and says, "Oh, I didn't know you welded." And I went, yeah, you know, of course I do. Long story, but that resulted in me getting a job managing a body workshop. And my first job there was to remove the rear panel off an E30 BMW, so it had been hit. And then the second job was to replace the front end on the Datsun Bluebird. Yeah, I blagged that one good and proper. But yeah, that resulted in me getting a job. So now then, it looks like this engine used to be green, but it's not a shade of green I've ever seen before. And I think somebody painted it black, but I think what they did is just got a brush and painted it, because it's coming off. So I think that was the original colour, and then you can see black. So I don't know, maybe somebody out there can tell me whether that used to be green and somebody painted it black, because I'm not sure. But it's coming up nicely. Now I was planning on just cleaning this up and whacking it back in the engine bay, but I think I'm going to have to take some parts off and paint it. So if it used to be green, let me know, because I need to get the paint for it, and I've got to change the water pump anyway. So if I leave all the bits on that I need to replace, spray it, and then take them bits off, that'll save me masking up, won't it? I guess. But happy so far. It's coming up quite nice. Now I found a little plate here with some numbers on. That says H74190, some kind of serial number. Then it says 1895, I think that is. And then it says 10V / there. It's definitely used to be green. Now, not all the black's coming off, but I have managed to get most of the grease off. Now I've deconstructed the steering. I've no idea how to put this back together. So that's good. Not sure whether that's supposed to be black. I'm not going to paint it black anyway. And then I'm just about to paint these black. Now what I've done is I've taken them apart, taken the ball joints, or taken the whatever that's called off the ball joints, and yeah, clean them up. So I'm just about to paint them with the black hammerite, the smooth, just to make them look pretty, I guess. They all seem to be in good order. Oh, mate! They all seem to be in good order. So let's crack on and paint them. Now then. I've painted all them suspension parts. I've stripped them down, and as you can see, the boots just took off, are pretty nasty. So I say I've ordered some new ones. I've got them, so when that's dry I'm going to bung them on. I didn't video painting it. I didn't think you'd be interested in that malarkey. That's it, keep going, that's it, keep doing it that way. Okay, so I've found the engine mounts and I've painted them up.
How did you even paint those up?
Well, because you weren't here. Don't touch them. They're wet.
But they're not even getting on my finger.
Is that right? But they're still wet. So here we go. This is the trouble with employees these days, isn't it? They get younger and younger, and they think they know it all. Yep. Anyway, so as you can see, the engine's cleaned up lovely. Got all the grease off it.
Can I just picture it?
Oh, do you want to film then?
Yeah.
Don't put your fingers over the camera then. Okay, right. So we're just explaining that the engine is nice and clean now, isn't it? Because you degreased it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a good job. And then what I did was I cleaned up the rocker cover, and then I looked at it and thought, oh, do you know what? I've got to strip all this off it now because I've got to paint that engine. I can't put that back in it now, which is originally the idea. But now I'm stripping everything off it. So I'm going to take the manifolds off down here. We're just taking them off now. And then I'll move around the front. And then I'll move around to this side. So we'll remove the dynamo. And then we've got the distributor. And then we've got the oil filter with the oil pickup. So there's not much to take off. But it's going to take quite a bit longer with this one. But let's crack on. Okay, so we've removed the exhaust and the inlet manifold with the carburetor. And that exposes that whole side. Now we're just about to remove the old water pump because this piece is snapped. This should be a lot longer here. And all we need to do there is get a 14mm spanner. Chuck that in your box.
Daddy.
There's another one there.
Daddy.
Yeah?
I'm going in now.
Okay, you go and have a break.
Yeah, I know will come out a bit.
Okay, come out in a bit then, yeah. Keep all your nuts in the box. They're not actually nuts, they're bolts, aren't they? Okay, another one. Let's see if there's one around here. Okay, so in the car this would be a little bit harder. I've removed the fan.
I just come out again, Mommy. I mean, Daddy.
Okay.
Are you gonna give that bottle with her now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So I'll bung that in there. Now, so we've removed 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's all we've got. So let's give it a tap.
Ew.
And there you go.
What's that in there?
That is detritus.
Detritus?
Detritus, yeah.
Ultra Titans.
Detritus, yeah.
Oh, detritus.
That's the one. And it's even in there, elves, look. So that water pump looks fine to me.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? That looks like
Daddy?
it would work a treat.
I'm going to take this bit off.
You're going to take that bit off?
Yeah.
Go on then. I wasn't going to, but, you know. So, you know, that looks fine. We'll use that again.
Off.
Will you give me a break? Now, listen. There's a process, son. There's a process. We've got to follow that process. I didn't want to remove that because I was going to paint the cylinder head. And you know they call that a cylinder head.
Really?
No, they call that a cylinder head.
Oh my God.
Which is silly because there's no cylinders in it. It should be called a valve head. You know what I mean? So anyway, the reason I've done this is because that's the original green. And I'm just a great believer in that. You know, it should be the way it was originally. Do you know what we could do now, Albs? We could take this off, couldn't we?
Okay.
Yeah?
Let's do it then.
Okay. Okay, give me a chance. So we could take that off.
This thing there.
This thing, yeah. Now that is the oil filter housing.
The oil filter.
The oil filter, yeah. Now the only trouble is That's now going to expose the engine.
Ow!
Oh, sorry. Did I get you? Okay, so where are we going to put this nut when it comes off?
I'm gonna take this off.
Okay, you take that one off then. I'll take that one off, look.
Can you take this one?
Oh, okay, I'll do it then. There we go. Is that going to come off now? Oh, we need to undo this big one.
Okay,
Sure.
okay.
Right, I'll get a spanner for that.
That's big.
That-
Oh my god, this is that big.
That is a big one. What size do you think it is? A big one. Okay. Shall we go 18 or 19?
19.
We're going to go 19?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's bigger than that. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's go and get another spanner.
I'm coming.
Are you coming? Come on in. Let's have a little look in here. This is it. This is the one we want, Albs.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold
Okay, take that. You go and do that. Awesome. Awesome. Right, take that off then.
It's harder.
Oh, it is a bit harder. I'll help you. You ready? Oh, God, that's moving the whole engine. It's difficult
Yeah.
with one hand. Okay, we're going to have to come back. That's hard. Okay, so what I've done now is I've just I've degreased it all. I've got a load of the old paint off, got it back to as much bare metal as I can because it's very difficult on an engine. And you can see there that I've left spark plugs in and stuff like that. And I've left this thermostat housing on, which needs replacing. Now the reason I've done that is because when it's all painted, I just take them out. There's no need to mask them holes up if I take the spark plugs out. So that's the first coat of primer. I'm going to leave that for 10-15 minutes. Then I'm going to bung another coat on. And then I'm going to paint it green. Stand by, people. You're going to love it. Well, that looks better than it did before, didn't it? So, what I've done there, guys, is I've put 2 coats of primer on it. Now, you're probably wondering why I don't video on a tripod. It's because I ain't got enough subscribers, can't afford one. Simple as that. So, like, subscribe, and share, and comment, and do whatever you got to do. And, you know, that means I can do more of this stuff. But yeah, so I've put 1 coat on there, and I'll leave that till it goes tacky, and then I'll whack another coat on, and it should be just beautiful, unlike my first wife. Anyway, second coat's going to be great.